All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, one and all. I hope you are able to hear me. If you are able to hear me, please press yes. Good evening, Saksha, Chinmaya, Kishore, Vadraj. Good evening, Varsha. Good evening, Kavya, Basavraj, Prithvi, PK. Good evening. Right. So yes. Good evening, Advait. Yes. So this is something, another good reason why you should study chemistry. This is another good reason why you should study chemistry, because if you don't, you might be thrown out of somewhere. You never know. So not just study chemistry sincerely, honestly, properly. That's all. Study it very well. I know that mole is an animal, Pranav. Good evening, Keetan. Kind of. Yeah, Pritish, it's a kind of. Good evening, Keetan. How are you? All right. So I will wait for another 1 odd minute. Then we'll start our class. Meanwhile, if you want to ask anything in between, you can ask. And just 2 announcements which I wanted to make. That one is, obviously all your boards module are uploaded on Drive. You can go and check, use them, tear them, destroy them, do whatever you want, right? So the modules are uploaded on your Drive. That is first thing. That is your common sense, Gauri. If the person sitting over there is a chemistry professor, then obviously he will ask you a chemistry question only, right? That's your headache, Pranav, not mine. Keetan, I'm at same place. I'm at my home, Keetan. And then, yeah, the second announcement was, I didn't get your point. Achha, Pranav, got it. So the second announcement is, like, most likely 2 or 3 days or within a week, you'll get your unit test results. Subjective test results. You'll get in a 2 or 3 days or maximum a week. It will be sent to your, I won't say that, where it will be sent. Pranav, your father had called me that day, you know. Pranav, do you know your father had called me that day? So he is very eager to know your scores, you know. So as soon as I get this course, first thing I'm going to do is drop your scores in your house. And then I want to see your reaction for the next 1 week in the class. How it's going to be. Right? I'm damn sure it's going to be fun. That's the first thing I'll do, Pranav. I am eagerly waiting for the results to come, you know. Right. So we'll start. Acha, we'll see that, Pranav. Chalo, we'll start then. Right. So I guess that you don't know, Pritish, who corrected and who not. It is corrected. I will solve it. Sunday tak I'll send. I'm not getting time now, Adesh. So most likely I'll send them by Sunday, right? Got it. We'll see that, Pranav. Pranav, I will pray you are not this guy. Pranav, I will pray you are not this guy. And I am not this bad looking guy. I'll just pray. Okay? Chalo, let's start. Yeah, so what you were discussing last class? Yes, what you were discussing last class? I guess we were discussing about nucleophilic addition reaction. I had given you one homework also. So have you done the homework? Should we take the print of the module? It will be provided if the colleges reopen, Pratibha. There is no doubt about it. Now there is a doubt definitely on when college will reopen, but once the college will be reopened, it will be given to you. Don't worry. Yeah. So we were discussing about reaction of phenols. We had done one major Claisen rearrangement, and then we were discussing about nucleophilic addition reaction. So I had given you one homework to do. I guess this we had done in class. This was your homework. So I'll give you the poll. Good evening, Tejas. Good evening, Tejas. So yeah, this is your question which I had given you as homework. You can choose the correct answer and let me know what you guys feel. Which will be most nucleophilic addition reaction will be most favored in which of the following? This is an easy question. I don't think so you should have a problem in this. That's a very easy question. Very good, Chetna and Pritesh. I don't think so anybody should have a problem in this. Yes, Pritesh, I know you told yesterday only. How can you say that, Pranav? Pranav is like, what do I say? Self-evaluating kind of guy. So he knows, Pranav knows he has improved, Pranav knows he has done better. One thing only which Pranav doesn't know is, one thing only which you don't know is how to keep quiet, right? And how to accept a mistake. These two things you don't know. B for Binod. Yes, Adarsh. Right. So you can take it. You will get another 30 seconds for this. In next 30 seconds, I'll close the voting. So if you want to vote, you can vote in next 30 seconds. Yes. So I think most of you have answered it correctly only. Right. So last 10 seconds. Tejas is right. Yes. Meme wala Binod. Ketan, that is something we should not even discuss. You know what to do. Ketan, you know what to do with him. Ketan, you know what to do with him. You throw him out from wherever you want. Right. So let's end this on a count of 3, 2, 1. So let us end this now. So here we are going to end this now. Yes. Yeah. So the correct answer which I have got from most of you here, which is the correct answer also, that's B. So most of you have voted for B, and that's the correct answer. Obviously, you can apply steric hindrance here because all are alkyl groups, so all will have plus pi effect. So electronic effect is not going to change much. 2 carbon alkyl group, 1 carbon alkyl group, 3 carbon and 1 carbon alkyl group. So maximum steric hindrance. We know reactivity is inversely proportional to steric hindrance. So here maximum steric hindrance means reactivity is least. Here 2 methyl group, again CH3, CO, CH3. So again 2 carbon, or you can say 2 alkyl groups. So here you have 2, here you have 3 plus 1, 4 carbon, here you have 2 carbon, here you have 1 carbon. So right, there is only 1 carbon here, so less steric hindrance, more reactivity. So I would say B is more reactive than others. B is more reactive than others. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear? Any doubt whatsoever on this? Yes? Nahi re, it's always good to start with a question, Adesh. always good to start with the question. Otherwise, you have to recall what you taught in the previous class. That again takes time. Chalo, so let's move ahead. This was your homework question. So yes, this is a good one. This is a good one. A good recall test. I hope all of you will be able to solve this, provided you have done your GOC part very well. And remember, GOC is God Organic Chemistry. And now the expression matters here. God Organic Chemistry. Not like this. God Organic Chemistry. The expression matters. Right. So homework part is done. So let's move to the recall one. So you can choose the correct answer here. Remember the yesterday's class, then this question is easy. Easy peasy. Pranav, there is only one correct answer, so you need to choose one only. You can't be choosing two. Saksha, KV Chetan, can you guys check your answer again? Can you guys check your answer again? Pritesh, it's a 2-second question. I know that. Not even 2 seconds for you. I know where most of the people are making mistake. Right. So let me see. Pranav, you are wrong. Janvi and Aditi DS have come together with the same answer. So I'm assuming some kind of communication or telepathy going over there. Right. So Pooja, check your answer again. Pooja, Ankit Ronald, Ganesh, check your answer again. Vaibhav, you also check your answer again. Alright, so we are ending this question in next 10 seconds. If you have the answer, please vote. Pranav, finally you are right. Gokul is right. Chirag is right. Basant Gowda, check your answer again. Ravi Kiran, your messages are visible. Right, so I am ending this question on the count of 3, 2, 1. So I am ending this one now. Let us see what's the answer. Yes. Right, so we know nucleophilic addition reaction ka rate depends upon 2 factors. The first one is obviously electronic effects. So electronic effects when we had studied, nucleophilic addition reaction ka rate is directly proportional to -I and -R. And the second factor was inversely proportional to steric index. Right? So what we had said here, we know NO2 has what effect? NO2 has -R effect. CH3 has +I. OCH3 has lone pair. So it has what effect? +R. CCl3, chlorine is more electronegative than carbon. So it will withdraw electrons. So it has again what effect? -I. So -I and -R increases rate, +I and +R decreases rate. So obviously S and P will be more than Q and R. S and P will be more than, S and P are more than Q and R. Right? Therefore, either your option C is correct or your option D is correct. P and S are greater than Q and R. Either C or D. Now, among this also, we know resonance is a bigger factor than inductive. So -R is more dominating over -I. So therefore P will be more reactive than S. So P is more than S in option C and D. Now checking R and Q, +I and +R decreases rate. Resonance is a bigger factor than inductive. So it will decrease rate more. It will decrease rate more. Plus R will decrease rate more. So as R will be least reactive than Q. So R will be least reactive than Q. So your correct answer here is C. Your correct answer here is C. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone? Anyone having any kind of a doubt on this? Anyone having a doubt on this? You can ask. I think we are done with this concept here. If you still have any doubt on this, you can ask. Right? Chalo. So then ND. Why not D, Chetna? Chetna, among R and Q, which will be more reactive? Tell me that first. Chetna, among R and Q, which will be more reactive? I have already explained. I am asking you now. R and Q mein, which will be more reactive? You are saying R will be more reactive. Why R will be more reactive? We have said nucleophilic addition reaction ka rate is directly proportional to minus I and minus R, and inversely proportional to plus I and plus R. That means plus I and plus R decreases rate. Plus I and plus R decreases rate. Plus I will also decrease rate. Plus R will also decrease rate. Who will decrease rate more? Resonance or inductive? Who will decrease rate more, Chetna? Resonance or inductive? Resonance. So obviously R will be less than Q. So R is less than Q. Is that clear now? So then let's move ahead to our today's reactions we have to study. So basically we have done what is nucleophilic addition reaction. Now we are going to learn examples of it. So first addition we are learning today is addition of HCl. It is also called formation of cyanohydrin. It is important for your boards also. It's a textbook reaction, very easy. Formation of cyanohydrin. So I'll write the basic mechanism, general mechanism. If I take any aldehyde or ketone like this and treat it with HCN, right? HCN will give you what? H plus and Cn minus. So this bond will break like this. I'm going to get H plus and Cn minus. It will ionize to give you H plus and Cn minus. So now when you break, oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So when you break this bond towards oxygen, oxygen will get a negative charge. Carbon will get a positive charge, right? So Cn minus being negatively charged nucleophile will attack carbon having a positive charge, forms a bond with it. O minus will attack H plus and forms a bond with it. So O minus will take H plus, carbon will plus will take Cn minus. So your product formed here will be, just a minute. Yes. So your product formed here will be, this O minus has taken H plus, so OH, and carbon plus has taken Cn minus, so Cn. So this is cyano, and this is OH is known as hydrin. Therefore we say it is cyanohydrin. Formation of cyanohydrin, and since it is sp2 carbon, and nucleophile can go below the plane also, above the plane also. So here, remember this, always you will get pair of enantiomer. You will get a pair of enantiomers. You will get a pair of enantiomers. I don't think so there should be any doubt in this reaction. Anyone? Yes? Is this clear, everyone? Yes, everyone. Is that clear? Any doubt in this reaction? I don't think so there should be any doubt in this. Yes. Right. So let's move ahead. So I've got a lot of ticks. So let's move ahead. Right. So now we have a question on this, but remember the question which I have given you on this does not involve the reaction of this only. It involves the reaction of alcohols also. So there are a lot of reaction which is involved in this. So what I'm going to do is I'll give you sharp 2 minutes for the next question which we are going to do. After 2 minutes, I'll end the polling and solve it. If you get the answer in between, it's very good, splendid, right? If you don't get it in between, like you rely on me, like I will solve it for you, right? So this is your question in front of you now. Cyclopentanone is treated with HCN, followed by LiLH4, followed by NaNO2HCl. All these three reagents you know now. All these three reagents you know now. Tell me what product you will get. I'll give you the poll so that as soon as you get the answer, you can vote. This is a very interesting question. It's a very, very, very interesting question. Let's see how many of you get it right. Some people get answers like this. That means they are already sitting with a guess कि हाँ इस क्वेश्चन को तो बी मारना है, इस क्वेश्चन को आज सी मारते हैं. आज शुक्रवार है, शुक्रवार मतलब बी इज करेक्ट. Some people vote like this. I don't understand how. Do. Right. So you can answer it, guys, and tell me what you guys are getting. Yes. So first reaction is very easy. Just now we have done this addition of HCN. The next two reactions are very important. Remember, LiAlH4 is a reducing agent. I can only give you one hint. If you have studied alcohol properly, you can do this. LiAlH4 is a reducing agent. You know what is reduction. Yes, Pritesh, you are right. You can solve it and get the answer. Yes, Preksha, your messages are reaching me, obviously. Why won't your messages reach me? Yes, Preksha, your messages are reaching me. And those who don't know, you have to reply to the host account. Chalo, so you have last 20 seconds for this question. If you have got the answer, you should have got it by now if you know the concept. So last 20 seconds for this question. Right, so I am going to end this on the count of 3. Rohan and Keetan have got the right answers. I am going to end this on a count of 3, 2, 1. Let's end this now. Yes. So I'll share the results first. So you can see, most of you feel it is B, some of you feel it's C, others feel it is A and D also. So there are a lot of feelings here. And remember, feelings have no space in science. Science mein feelings have no space. Only logic has space. So yeah, let's start with this. So first step is pretty easy. All of you must have done this. Addition of HCN is very easy step. Again, you can write it as H plus and Cn minus. You will break the CO bond towards this. O minus will take H plus. C plus will take Cn minus. So you'll get something like this. OH, and here you get Cn. Cn can be written as C triple bond N. Then you are adding LiLH4. I have already told you LiLH4 is your reducing agent. Reducing agent means it will do reduction. And what is reduction? Reduction is addition of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen is known as reduction. So what you'll do, you'll break this pi bond, add one hydrogen here, one hydrogen here. Break this pi bond also, add one hydrogen here, one more hydrogen here. So you'll get what? CH2 NH2. You'll get CH2 NH2. So let me write what product we'll get here. OH, CH2 NH2. This is what you'll get. Right? This is your B product. Now we are going towards the last reaction, that means the third reagent. You must know this NaNO2 and HCl, diazonium salt. You must know this. So OH, CH2 NH2. If you treat it with NaNO2 and HCl, both of these combine to form HNO2, nitrous acid, which is used to convert NH2 into diazonium salt. So what do you get after this? You get OH, CH2, N2 plus Cl minus. I told you something about alkyl diazonium salt. What did I tell you about alkyl diazonium salt? I told you something about alkyl diazonium salt. What did I tell you? That your alkyl diazonium salts are what? Very good. They are highly unstable. So they will immediately lose a molecule of nitrogen, right? They will immediately lose a molecule of nitrogen. Very good, Pritesh. You will get OH and CH2 plus. Can anybody tell me what will happen in next step? Can anybody tell me what will happen in next step? Very good, Ravi Kiran. Ravi Kiran, Ankita, Priyadarshini. All of you, Gauri, Ganesh, very good. Now see, this we already have been doing it for like decades. It's been decades we are doing this, literally, right? So this means all of us are very old. So this is been done from decades, that if there is a ring and outside the ring carbon, if there is a carbon having a positive charge, that means the carbon next to the ring is having a positive charge, then it is a condition of ring expansion. Then it is a condition of ring expansion, right? We are doing it for decades now. So all of us should know. So what I'll do is, I will break this bond like this, so that this carbon will get a negative charge, this carbon will get a positive charge. So carbon negative and this carbon positive will form a bond with each other, right? And this bond will be broken. So what you'll get is something like this. You'll get OH. Now this is your CH2. Now we are saying that this bond is going to break. So let's break this bond. And when you break this bond, like this one gets negative, this carbon gets positive. So negatively charged carbon forms a bond with positively charged carbon, so that there will be a new bond formed here, and this carbon will get a positive charge. Now let us see how many member ring we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 member ring we have. So let us draw it as 6 membered ring. And then one carbon is having OH, and that has a positive charge. Now since this carbon is positive, oxygen should be negative, so that this bond will break like this, and oxygen will get a negative charge, negative positive double bond. So you will get cyclohexanone, right? So basically you have converted a cyclopentanone to cyclohexanone. A very interesting reaction. A very interesting reaction. You have converted a cyclopentanone into cyclohexanone. You have increased, you have taken one homolog member. You have increased the homolog number, right? Cyclopentanone is converted into cyclohexanone. Is that clear, everyone? So the correct answer here is C. Pritesh, why it is nota? Pritesh, why it is nota? Right. Anybody having any doubt in this mechanism, please ask. Anybody having I would say this is a JEE mains or advanced question, right? After expansion, there is a doubt. Have you understood till this step, Viresh? Have you got this, Viresh? Yes, Viresh, have you understood this? How we got this? V for Viresh. Have you got this? That's it. Nothing, Viresh. There's a positive charge here. The next bond, carbon bond, you break it like this. So this bond, when you break it like this carbon will get negative. This carbon will get positive. So negative charge carbon and positive charge carbon forms a bond. That's why there is a bond formed here. And this bond is broken. This bond is broken. And there is a positive charge on this carbon. So positive charge on this carbon. So negatively charged carbon and this positively charged carbon forms a bond. So there is a bond. And this carbon gets a positive charge. This carbon gets a positive charge. Right? And now this is 6-membered ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have drawn a 6-membered ring. Then there is a carbon having OH. Carbon having OH. The same carbon is having a positive charge. There is a positive charge. Now this OH bond will break like this. Right? Because oxygen is more electronegative. Oxygen gets negative. Positive, negative. Double bond. So you get a double bond. Is that clear now, Viresh? Yes, V for Veer wala Viresh. Is it clear now? So let's move ahead then. Matlab dekho, this is a big irony. To explain, I have repeated this whole stuff. And I must have spoken at least 20-30 words. And then if I ask, is it clear? People just say, yes, sir. Or, okay, sir. Clear, sir. So, when you put so many words, you get a reply of 2 words. Right? This is just similar to that. When you are narrating a situation to someone, you wrote a big story, like in 5 or 7 messages. And what do you expect? And what do you feel if somebody in front of you replies what? K. Nahi, K. Only K. And then you understand. It's a super feeling. I can't even tell you. It's a super feeling. Chalo, let's move ahead. That's called buttering Adesh. That's Amul wala buttering Adesh. So let's move ahead. No arguments here. So let's move ahead. So next reaction is addition of bisulfite adduct. That means addition of HSO3. So how we will add NaHSO3? So addition of NaHSO3 is also known as formation of bisulfite adduct. Formation of bisulfite adduct. Right. So what is formation of bisulfite adduct? Let us see this. Right. I am fine, Pranav, now. Luckily, I am fine now. So if you take this, just a minute. If you take this RCOR and treat it with NaHSO3, so what are you going to get? You are going to get, yes, Pranav, you will get Na plus and SO3H OH, and this is O minus. You'll get this. Okay? Now you'll get these two. Now what will happen is, see, there is one very important question here. We'll discuss that. So if you break this bond, oxygen being negatively charged will take Na plus, right? O minus will take Na plus, and carbon plus will take SO3H minus, right? So that you will get RCr You get a O minus getting Na plus, and you'll get SO3H minus or HSO3 minus will be attached here. SO3H minus has been added here. Now, will the reaction stop here? Obviously no. See, it is a sulfonic acid. Acid have the tendency to lose proton. So it will lose a proton, that is H plus, which will be taken by O minus. O minus will take this H plus, so that you will get proton exchange. We say it as proton exchange. We say it as proton exchange. You will get R, Cr, O minus H plus. It has got the H plus from sulfonic acid, and SO3 minus H plus of sulfonic acid has been exchanged by Na plus. You'll get salt, SO3Na. This is known as bisulfite adduct. Bisulfite adduct. Why it is known as bisulfite adduct? Because this compound NaHCO3, its common name is sodium, like NaHCO3 sodium bicarbonate. This is sodium bisulfite. Since you are adding bisulfite, therefore bisulfite adduct. What is the meaning of adduct? What is the meaning of adduct? Adduct is an addition product. Addition product in short is also written as adduct. Adduct is known as short form of addition product is your adduct. Okay? Yeah. Now the question here is, who will act as a nucleophile when this carbon gets positive charge? O minus will attack or sulfur will attack? Who will attack as a nucleophile? So in this SO3H minus, who will act as a nucleophile? O minus or sulfur? Who will act as nucleophile? Yes. I was knowing this. Most of you will get it wrong. The correct answer here is sulfur is your nucleophile here. Remember that. You guys forgot, down the group, nucleophilic character increases. Sulfur is a better nucleophile than oxygen, right? Sulfur is a better nucleophile than oxygen. So sulfur will attack carbon plus, not oxygen, right? Any doubt in this reaction? We are not going to do a question on this. It's an easy one. But it will come in your biomolecules. It's a very important test in your biomolecules. Yes. Any doubt in this? Anyone? Second step. In this step, nothing. Proton exchange. Since it is an acid like carboxylic acid, sulfonic acid is an acid. Acid donate H plus. So it will give H plus to O minus. So O minus will take this H plus to form OH. And this Na plus will be given back to SO3 to form SO3Na. So basically you can say proton exchange will take place. This will give proton to this and this will give Na to this. Okay? Still Adesh, sulfur is a better nucleophile. Still Adesh, though it is negatively beta, you should also understand this negative charge is in resonance. It's not like permanent negative charge. Right? Sulfur is a better nucleophile than O minus. Right? So we'll move ahead with it. So the next reaction is addition of Grignard reagent. We have already done this in last chapter. So I'll take it little fast. Since we have done it in last chapter, so I'll take it little fast. If I take aldehyde, let us start with formaldehyde. I'll take 3 reactions. Formaldehyde, treat it with RMGX. We know RMGX dissociate as R minus and MGX plus, right? So this CO bond breaks like this. Oxygen gets negative charge. It takes OMG plus, O minus MGX. Carbon plus takes R minus. So that you will get H. You have R here. O minus has taken MGX. Then we do hydrolysis of this. So O minus will take H plus to form OH. So you'll get H, OH, R. Now see, carbon having OH is directly bonded to one carbon only. So you will get a primary alcohol. You'll get a primary alcohol. So formaldehyde on treatment with Grignard reagent gives primary alcohol. Whereas if you take any other aldehyde, RCOH, if you take any other aldehyde and you treat it with Grignard reagent again, RMgX, same thing, R minus MgX plus, bond breaks like this. R minus will attack carbon having positive charge, O minus will take Mg plus, and you'll get O minus MgX. R has attacked, there was already one R and H. You'll hydrolyze this, right? So this will take, O minus will take H plus to form OH. You'll get R, OH, H. Now carbon having OH has directly bonded to two alkyl groups. So it will be secondary alcohol, right? You'll get secondary alcohol. So any other aldehyde gives secondary alcohol. Whereas if you start with ketones, RCOR, and treat it with RMgX, you'll get R as it is, O will take MgX, new R has come in, this on hydrolysis, you'll get OH, R. That means carbon having OH is directly bonded to 3 carbon, so you'll get a tertiary alcohol. So in short, we can say aldehydes on treatment with Grignard reagent gives primary alcohol, formaldehyde, HCHO. Any other aldehyde gives secondary alcohol. Ketones on treatment with Grignard reagent gives tertiary alcohol, right? Yes. Any doubt in this, anyone? Any doubt in this, anyone? Any doubt in this, anyone? Right. So Adesh, stop it. So let's move it. So let's move ahead. Yeah, this is your question on this. Be very logical in answering this question. If you go mechanism wise, you can solve this. If you go by theoretical way, you cannot solve this. So try to solve this question. I'll give you the poll. I'll give you exactly 1.5 minutes for this question. Though it does not require 1.5 minutes also, but still being very generous, I'll give you 1.5 minutes. Yes. So you can choose it. Whatever answer you are getting here, just let me know. So again, as usual, 10 people have already answered, ultra fast people. So ultra fast people have already answered. They are going to get all India rank top 3. Not wrong, if not wrong. Right. So answer it carefully. Yes, so answer it little carefully. Poll is there, Siddharth. If you are not able to see the poll, you can reply on the chat. Ankita, are you sure about it? Ankita, I suggest you to check your answer again. Should we consider water or not? Of course, you will consider hydrolysis. You can consider hydrolysis or H2OH plus. You can consider hydrolysis. Arey yaar. Of course, you will consider hydrolysis. I am surprised, Manpreet. Is it? Have you solved it? Aditi, very good. Have you really solved it? Or it's a calculative guess or a weird guess? It's right between. It's correct. Very good. So, very good. That's correct answer. Pranav is right. Ganesh is right. And I guess Chetan, Ankit, PK. Check your answers. Rohan, right. Basan Gowda, check your answer again. Priya Darshini, check your answer again. You guys are doing a blunder mistake. That's what I can say. You guys are doing a blunder mistake. Preksha, wrong. Preksha, wrong. Check your answer again, Preksha. Yes. So we are going to end this in next 3 seconds. We are going to end this in next 3 seconds. So let's end it on a count of 3, 2, 1. We are ending it here. Right. That's such an easy question, by the way. Let me take it on the next page. See here. Let me take it on the next page. Yeah. First step is obviously addition of Grignard reagent. All of you must have done it right. This bond will break like this. Oxygen will get a negative charge. Carbon will get a positive charge. Grignard mein alkyl group is your pH, that is phenyl. pH minus, MgBr plus. So O minus will take MgBr, pH will carbon plus will take pH minus. So you would have got, all of you should have got this. OMgBr. In fact, ये question जिसने भी दिया है, like whoever has made this question, he has made sure that, you know, all of you take care of the fact that, मतलब structure is very well written here. It's not given indirectly. कई बार ये structure टेढ़ा करके देते हैं, you will not understand it. It is very well written structure also. So if you take it pH here, now see, if you want to consider H2OH plus, fine. If you don't want to consider, then also fine. See here, you have O minus here. O minus can act as a nucleophile. Cl is a good leaving group. So Cl will leave like this, and O minus will attack as a nucleophile on carbon plus. So when Cl leaves like this, Cl gets Cl minus, carbon gets plus. O minus acting as a nucleophile will form a bond with carbon plus. That means it is a kind of nucleophilic substitution reaction. Leaving group. So nucleophilic substitution reaction will take place. So you'll get a nucleophilic substitution reaction. So what you'll get, let us draw. You'll get a pH here, right? This Cl has gone. I'm not writing it. This O minus has formed a bond with this carbon plus. So you'll get a bond here, right? So let us see how many membered ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get a 6-membered ring, which is a stable ring. So you get a 6-membered ring, which one member is oxygen. Now carbon, which is next to the oxygen, let's say this carbon is having 1 methyl, 1 phenyl. Carbon next to the oxygen has 1 methyl, 1 phenyl. So carbon next to methyl has 1 phenyl, 1 methyl. Somewhat similar question was asked in this year's JEE Mains January section. Similar question. So your correct answer here is B. The correct answer here is B. Those who answered B, it's correct. And those who answered B should be very happy now. It's the correct answer. Anyone having a doubt in this question? Yes, Tarun, I hope you have checked it. Ankit is right. Gokul is right. Anyone having any doubt in this? Anyone having any doubt in this? Everyone. Preksha, Pritesh, anyone? Why not D? Cl will leave due to positive charge. I don't know what you have written, Ravi Kiran. Will D also be formed? Why not D? D will also be formed. Actually, the question में H2H plus was not given. I had given you. If you take H2H plus, then yes. Then yes. Then this will also be formed. O minus will take H plus. But even if this is formed, this is a nucleophile. Still nucleophilic substitution reaction can take place. Right? So if there is a H2H plus, yes, these both are formed. But this will be still your major product. This will still be your major product. Okay? Is that clear? D is not your major product. अगर D ही बनाना होता, common sense सोचो, अगर D ही बनाना होता तो यहाँ पे Cl क्यों देता? Is this Cl coming here only for party, eating food, having cold drink? No. There is a role of this Cl here. अगर तुम्हें यही प्रोडक्ट बनाना होता तो why you are taking Cl here? Common sense. I don't understand who has told you this name. Roshan sir, right? I'll speak to Roshan sir about it. Chalo, let's move ahead. Yes. So next, addition of alcohol. Addition of alcohol. Will it be SN2 or SN1? I would say it will be SN2. Your halide is primary here, so it will be SN2. Netra, it will be SN2. Your halide is primary here, so it will be SN2. Right? Now, this is a very good title here. This is a very good title here, right? What do you imagine out of this title? Addition of alcohol. There is something very fishy here. What do you imagine out of this title? Let me check your imagination. What do you imagine here? Your imagination levels देखते हैं. Cup? No. Compound gets high after the reaction. No. If I see this, in this whole sentence, I will add one alphabet and it will have completely different meaning. Right now it has a positive meaning, addition of alcohol to a reaction. If I add an alphabet C here, then it becomes what? Then it becomes a totally negative sentence, right? So this is what it is, addiction of alcohol, which is very bad. Okay? Acha, how is bio students are here? I always get fascinated whenever I see bio people out here. I always get fascinated. So why is alcohol injurious to us? Like, if we consume a lot of alcohol, what is the wrong in it? Why alcohol is bad? Why alcohol is bad? It damages liver. Okay. Liver is affected, obviously. What else? What is the major problem with the alcohol, consumption of alcohol? It causes, yeah, you can say that. The major, yes, I think Narek has given the right answer exactly. So the major reason is excess of alcohol in your body gets converted into fats. Excess of alcohol in your body gets converted into fats. And those fats will not trouble you when you are young. Those fats will trouble you when you are thoda old. When you are moving on stick, then it will trouble you. It will basically make your bones weak, right, over a period of time. Your belly will have fat, you will have a diabetes, you will have etc. diseases. Prashant has come with a legendary answer. If you consume lot of alcohol, then nasha chad jayega, you will fall into a well. That's very injurious. Right, Prashant? So, let's take this. So, I'll finish this. This will be the last reaction today. So, see this. If I take an aldehyde, yeah, fatty liver. If I take an aldehyde or ketone, let us say RCOR, this type, RCOR, and I react it with alcohol. देखो यहाँ पे दो चीजें हैं. There are two things here. Whether you do this reaction in acidic medium or basic medium matters a lot. First, I will write it in basic medium. First, I will write it in basic medium. So if I take, sorry, I have removed C. I have removed C. So if I take alcohol, ROH, in the presence of a base like OH minus, right? So alcohol can lose a proton. So how the reaction will occur? Alcohol will lose a proton which will be taken by OH minus in basic medium to give you RO minus and water. Now this bond will break like this, and RO minus will attack carbon having a positive charge, carbon positive, oxygen negative. RO minus will attack carbon having positive charge, so that you'll get, but if you take H here, you have to take H here. You take H here, aldehyde, then you'll get O minus, and this carbon has got OR. Now, if you treat it with the water which you have released here, the same water will come, H, OH, H. So O, water can lose H plus. So the H plus from water will be taken by O minus, so that you will get this H, OH, OR. Mark my words, remember this, OH ka addition and OR ka addition. Addition of OH and OR. The product formed here is known as hemiacetal. The product formed here is known as hemiacetal, right? Hemiacetal. So this reaction will stop here. This reaction will stop here, right? So the product formed here is known as hemiacetal. Any doubt in this? Anyone? Yeah. Now let us take the acidic medium. What changes in acidic medium? What changes in acidic medium? Right? So if you take, OR is a good leaving group. Where is the nucleophile here? If it leaves, some nucleophile should be here, no? One thing Pritesh has very rightly said, I'll come to that, Pritesh. If you take an aldehyde here or ketone and react it with alcohol in acidic medium. Which medium? Acidic medium. So what happens in acidic medium? Oxygen has lone pair, so it will donate lone pair to H plus. So basically remember, acid here act as catalyst. Acidic medium here act as catalyst, it increases the rate of reaction. How? Let us see. If you take that, H, double bond OH plus. Oxygen has got the positive charge. Now, the moment it gets a positive charge, it will withdraw electron from this carbon, so that the positive charge on this carbon will increase, so that nucleophile can attack easily. So the role of this H plus is to create a positive charge on this oxygen, so that it withdraw electron from this carbon, so that the delta plus charge on this carbon increase, so that negatively charged nucleophile can attack it easily. So what happens in next step? In next step, your nucleophile will come, that is ROH. ROH, oxygen has lone pair, so it is a nucleophile. It will come and donate its lone pair to this carbon having a positive charge. This bond breaks like this. So oxygen gets a negative charge here. Oxygen gets a negative charge here. Positive, negative, neutral. Positive, negative, neutral. The carbon getting a positive charge. Nucleophile will come, oxygen will come and donate a lone pair here to carbon having positive charge. So what would you get? Take a screenshot. I'm moving ahead. You can take a screenshot. I'm moving ahead. Right? So let's take this on next page. So let us copy this. Right? So if you take it here, let's see what will happen. So now R as it is, H as it is, OH becomes neutral because this bond breaks like this. Oxygen gets a negative charge. Positive, negative, neutral oxygen. Now this carbon having a positive charge is donated lone pair by oxygen, so that you'll get oxygen donating a lone pair, HR. Now oxygen will get what charge? Oxygen here will get what charge? Oxygen here will get what charge? Positive, because it has donated electrons. Correct? What will happen next step? In next step, this oxygen will lose proton, so that you'll get R, H, OH, OR. So you have got hemiacetal again, but reaction will not stop here. In basic medium, reaction stops at hemiacetal, right? OH-OR is known as acetal, right? So OH-OR is known as hemiacetal. So reaction will not stop at hemiacetal. Since we are using an acidic medium, the H plus here will protonate your oxygen again. Oxygen will donate lone pair to H plus, and you'll get RCH. OR here, oxygen has donated lone pair to H plus. So again, oxygen will get what charge? Positive charge. Now it will lose a molecule of water like dehydration, and second molecule of alcohol will come now as a nucleophile. So when this bond breaks like this, oxygen gets a negative charge, positive, negative, neutral. That means water is eliminated. So let us write minus water. So this water is eliminated. So this carbon will get a positive charge. Oxygen will come and donate lone pair to carbon having positive charge. So you'll get something like this again. RCH, OR. Oxygen has donated lone pair, H, positive. Correct? So now it will lose a H plus to get RCH, OR, OR. Now when you get two OR together, then it is known as acetal. That means in acidic medium you'll get acetal, whereas in basic medium you'll get hemiacetal. In basic medium you get hemiacetal, in acidic medium two alcohol molecules are consumed and you get acetal. Please check the mechanism. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. Please check the mechanism. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. Yes, please check the mechanism. If there is any doubt in this, please ask. In basic medium, OH minus is not a catalyst. It is just making, yeah, you can say that catalyst, but its role is to give you a nucleophile. In acidic medium, H plus acts as catalyst. Basic medium, OH minus is not catalyst. Yeah, I'll give you a homework post this. H plus remains in the solution. Yeah, H plus is generated. So H plus is your catalyst. Regenerated. So H plus is your catalyst. ROH should be in excess. Two molecules. Why excess? Only two molecules. Acetal you need only two molecules. Basic medium OH minus is not generated. That is coming from water. You can say that, but OH minus, yeah, you can say that it is catalyst, but it is not directly involved with the reactant. It is not directly involved with the reactant. You can say that OH minus is catalyst because it is also regenerated, right? So let's take a question homework here. This you can't do now. I have a question for you to do. See here. You take a ketone or aldehyde, whatever. You know two molecules of alcohol reacts with it to give acetal. So till now you were using two different molecules of alcohol. First one molecule, and then in next step, one more molecule. Now what I am telling you to write the mechanism is for this. That means both the OH are from same molecule. You are getting a diol. I can tell you an easy way of writing the product, but you have to write the mechanism and come tomorrow. Eliminate a molecule of water. If you eliminate a molecule of water, what you would get is RCr. This carbon has 2 bonds free, so one bond will be with this oxygen, one bond will be with this oxygen. So your product is known as this, which you are going to get, which is known as ketones. Right? You have to write the mechanism for this yourself. You have to write the mechanism for this yourself tomorrow. Okay? So that's your homework. I have given you the product. You have to write the mechanism of this. Okay? Sir, among both acidic and basic medium, reaction has more rate of reaction in acidic medium. Reaction has more rate in acidic medium. Better you can't compare, but still, if you're asking acidic medium is preferred. So let's move to our. That's your homework, guys. Please take it carefully and note it. So today's Kahoot is very interesting. It's on most popular cartoon ever. It's on most popular cartoon ever. You can ever see that. It's on Pokemon. How many of you watch Pokemon? How many of you watch Pokemon or have watched Pokemon previously? It's on that. So all of you can log into Kahoot.it. You can log into Kahoot.it. Your game pin is 4528631. 4528631 is your game pin. 4528631 is your game pin. Right. So all of you can log in and let's see who wins it today. Sorry. Just a minute. Sorry, I have already started the Kahoot. Just a minute, guys. I'll give you a different game. I had already started it. So just wait a minute. My mistake. I'll give you a different game pin. Please log in again. I'll give you a different game pin. I'll give you a different game pin. I had started the quiz. So if by the time you would join, it would have been finished. Yes. So your new game pin is, it's not cartoon, it's anime, whatever, yeah. Like, it's both. I don't watch much anime, but I have watched this when I was in my school, I guess. I'm not a big fan of cartoons though. My brother was. Yes, so let me give you the new game pin. And your new game pin is, yeah. So your new game pin is 4747101. This is your new game pin. 4747101 is your new game pin. Please join this. 4747101 is your new game pin. So let's see how many of you have joined. Yeah. So I am sharing the screen now. Nowadays people play some card games also. Pokemon Yellow karke on this. People have started playing Pokemon Yellow karke game on this. Right. So let's see who wins this today. I have kept the quiz very easy, by the way. Yeah. So we are starting now. Anybody else who is yet to join? Anybody else who is yet to join? Yes? No one? So let's start. Yes. So here comes your quiz. Here comes your quiz. The first question here is, your question here is, as you can see, which Pokemon does Pikachu evolve into? That's an easy question to start with. Really very easy for those who watch this. Which Pokemon does Pikachu evolve into? Which Pokemon? Yes. And the answer is, of course, Raichu. You can say a bigger version of Pikachu, more powerful one. Right. So let's see. This was an easy start. Vismay obviously is on top. Vismay has got 1000 points. That's really very difficult to achieve. Vismay. Very good. Iresh on second, Nikita on third, Ash on fourth, and Anirudh on fifth. Let's see the next one. Again, an easy question. Which is the most effective Pokeball in the game? Which ball is considered to be most effective Pokeball in this game? You know, there are a lot of different types of balls, right? Some give some information, other gives other information, some give Pokemons. Which is the most effective ball? Yes. And the answer is right. It is Master Ball. All of you know this. Many of you know this. That's great. So, with my gone, Nikita is on top, Ash on top, Ash on second, Virish on third, some exclamatory guys on fourth, Khushi is on fifth. Let's see the third question, guys. What device trainers use to keep record of their Pokemon encounters? Right? Whenever they get a new Pokemon, they want to see the track of the info for that Pokemon. So what device they do use for it? So what device do they use for it? Yes. And the answer is Pokédex. Yes, it is Pokédex. Again, many of you know this. That's good. So we have Nikita on second, Viresh on third, Athar on fourth, somebody laughing is on fifth. And what type of attack are normal Pokemon immune to? That means if you get a basic Pokemon which doesn't have much powers, it's a normal Pokemon, they are immune to which type of attack? Fighting Ghost, Dark Fire. Which type of attack are they immune to? Right. And your answer is yes, it is Ghost actually, not fighting. Right. So we have Ash still on top two. Grignard God is on fourth, Athar is on third, Khushi is still on fifth. Last question, guys. Easy one. In Generation 1, which Pokemon is known for its lethal punches? In Generation 1, which Pokemon is known for its lethal punches? That's an easy question actually. Very easy question. Right. So let's end this. Hitmonchan is the Pokemon. You can pick it from the name also. And we have third pair Ritika, Nikita. Second we have Athar, all five correct. On top we have Ash. Who is this Ash? So Grignard and Khushi is on the top five. Well played, guys. Well played. I don't know, Adesh, if it's you. I don't know, Adesh, if it's you. So Adesh says Ash was Adesh. So basically you can consider Adesh as Ash from henceforth. So well played. Well played, Preksha. ठीक है आदेश, send. I understood. It was a weird name, right? So that's all we have. Again, good start, but would not capitalize on it. Yes. So let's end this now. Tomorrow के लिए do homework, prepare well, and study well. Right? You have a test this Sunday. Do lot of problems. Right? Mr. Bean तो already कर दिया भाई मैंने. प्रथम, I've already done Mr. Bean. I do follow Pranav, but not nowadays. I used to. You can say that. Yes. So let's end it here. Take care, guys. Have a good day, and may God bless you all. Sinchan we can do. We'll try. Chalo. Take care, all of you guys. Have a good day. छोटा बीम करेंगे.